Ba-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-boom. I have a feeling people may have heard me
Yep.
loosening my vocal cords just then. Um,
Yes, yes, we did. It was
if
great.
so, that was for you. Hello, Pete.
Hi.
And hello, you at home looking good. Welcome to episode 211 for today. August is really August the 11th already. Is it
Mm,
August the 11th? That's
Yep.
extraordinary. 2022. Welcome to the show. Fun one for you today. Before we get started, remember, like and subscribe always. Buttons underneath if you haven't already. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Connect, please, on LinkedIn. Subscribe to YouTube. Follow on Instagram.
Oh,
What else we got, Kate? It's office hours today, right?
yes. So stay tuned right after this at 4:30 Eastern. So in 30 minutes, we will be having our Thursday office hours. Um,
And we're
so for
voting online. Can we put that graphic back up a second? We're voting online. Which is more excited about office hours? Are the cables more excited about office hours or Kate?
probably me, judging by that weird face I'm making. Okay. So
Let's just be clear about the office hours are for the folks who are in our booster program. We've got the launch of Lux going on at the moment, and a couple of thousand kind people have signed up to be boosters for MAGFAST. Tell us a little bit more about the booster program, Kate, because you're in charge. It's you. I mean, like, she may look like a child leaping off a climbing frame in the image you just saw, but you're looking at the boss of the booster program right now.
yes, yes. So the booster program, it is a way for you to earn 15%
Oh, please.
commission.
15.
You
That's crazy.
on anything. If your friends click your link that you provide them, and then they pre-order Lux, you will get 15% commission. It's and as many as you want. You can have as many friends as you want. Click your link. It's amazing. But so for like Seymour said, for the booster program, we hold office hours every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4:30 Eastern. It's to answer any of your questions about the booster program. It's live. It's just Rex and me sitting in there answering your questions. So it's a lot of fun. I really like doing it. So if you haven't joined the booster program, I can't speak. Joined the booster program, you go to boost.magfast.com. And then what you sign up there, which is on the Kick Booster site, which is separate from our MagFast site, just people have been a little bit confused about that. So you sign up at Kick Booster, and then you give us your referral link. We'll tell you exactly what to do. There's videos and stuff. And then you can come to office hours. And once you sign up, you'll receive your link to know where office hours is. So
Yeah. So you'll receive your link to Nowhere Office Hours. I think we should
to,
rebrand it. Okay? Nowhere Office Hours.
so you know
Tuesdays and
where
Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4:30 Eastern. It's
nowhere.
Nowhere Office Hours.
Thank
Yeah, so join the booster program. It's a lot of fun. You get to hang out with Kate. You think I'm nutty. You should meet Rex, who does that. 1,000 Magfast Club reward points just for signing up. And I'll tell you, folks are having fun with it. We're learning as we go along. It's like it's a real project that we're doing together with you. You've been helping us to help you learn how to do it. Some people are going to wind up earning thousands of dollars from doing it, just for doing a bit of tweeting and a bit of sharing and this, that, and the other.
Yep.
But it's not for everybody, and only do it if you feel really comfortable and would enjoy doing so. A couple of other housekeeping items. The next two MagFast lives, so that's next week, August 18th, and the one after the 25th. We're going to do like a live Q&A. Have your questions coming in. Answer everybody's questions about where are they here about Lux, the world's best, the last cable you'll ever need. MagFast Extreme, the world's ultimate power bank, both of which are part of our big launch on Indiegogo at the moment. And we're going to, as long as you know that you're our favorite audience member, right? You know that watching this now. But you're also generous, so you don't mind when we invite some other people along. And we're going to invite the folks from who are following us on Indiegogo. Going to invite them along. And we'll have a big old fun Q&A, which is going to be great. Now, the Indiegogo campaign closes on the last day of the month. Okay, it's running for the whole of August up until the 31st of August. So, in time-honored MAGFAST tradition, we're going to hold a closing ceremonies live broadcast. Okay, we love it. It's super fun. It's going to be it's for ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Children of all ages are welcome. Although we're going to do it a little later this time. We're going to do 7 o'clock Eastern through probably through till 10, something like that. Live broadcast. Kate will be fine because she'll finish that, hang out for a couple of hours, go out to the clubs. I'm going to be taking all kinds of stimulus coffees and things to keep me going that long. But we'll do 7 till 10 that evening. Thank you to several members of our support broadcast team who are staying up particularly because Tony, who's with us now, is in Europe, and so he's up in the middle of the night for him. So bless you. And it's going to be super fun. And you know what I just thought, Kate, we should do is we should. Do you remember when we did one of these in the past? We had folks make little videos so that they could become part of the broadcast. Do you remember when we did this before?
That was so much fun.
So it's great fun. Let's set that up. We're not ready to, I can't just announce it now because it's not ready, but let's set that up for next week. And for folks who've backed the campaign, I don't know, we'll have you make a little video about why you're excited about Lux, why you're excited about Extreme, something like why you like being a part of this. And we'll do that together. Yeah?
I'll set it up so no one's sending any videos. It's not ready. I will send you exactly what to do and how to get that video to us.
So this week's instruction is do not send a video, and next week's instruction is going to be please send a video. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and we'll get Rex on a live feed. I think we'll get your dad involved doing something crazy for us. So it should be pretty good. All right.
Okay.
Our main story tonight.
For the main event. So in response to our hugely successful Indiegogo campaign, hugely successful, a number of you have written in asking wonderful questions, and one of those is why cables? Why are you doing cables? And that's a great question.
Yeah, I mean, some people have said, and it's a fair comment. Look, MAGFAST changing charging for good. All about wireless, all about magnetic, all about getting rid of messy wires. Yeah, and we're still all about getting rid of messy wires. Here's why. This is one of our messes in this house. Look at the state of that. And this is this is more organized than our other messes.
Yep. Yeah, that's actually not bad.
And here's how the problem came about. It's that for the most part, we've been getting free, low-quality cables with everything that we've had for the last 20 years, right? So and you never want to throw them out because you might need it someday. So we wind up with that. Well, I can't get you to throw your stuff out, but what we have been saying is that sometimes you need a cable, and the pleasure of having a really good cable. I should remind you the story. It was my beloved mother, who we know as Grumble around here. Grandma Grumble. So Grumble came to stay, and she had her iPad, but this really worn out old cable. And we bought her like a proper premium cable from one of the lesser brands, one of the other brands. And it's fantastic for her. And we're like, you know what? Sometimes you need a cable. So today we bring you the top 10 reasons why you still need a cable in your life. And if you're going to have a cable, you should have a good one. So number 10 reason is a lot of manufacturers simply haven't caught up with wireless yet, and actually never will. Example, the other day, I bought a little vacuum cleaner for the car, right? Just to see if we can keep the car a little bit tidier. They have lots of different ones on Amazon. I actually told this story before. The first one that came in had micro USB on it. I'm like, you don't want to be buying anything with micro USB. Maybe get an adapter to keep the old stuff going. You don't want to buy anything with micro USB on it. So we sent it back, and we got another one with USB-C. It charges with a cable, so it can either charge with the, I couldn't even pick a cable up without 20 of them coming up at the same time. But you can either have, the kind of nasty bendy one that's just, or you can charge with a nice cable, and we think charging with a nice cable is good. All right, so that's number 10. Number 9.
Number 9. So in some cases, they are extremely handy to connect one mobile device to another. I believe with Android, you can actually connect, two phones to each other. And then, what I use mine, I'll use my cable to plug my phone into my MacBook so I can share my screen during Zoom meetings. And then, of
And some,
course, charging.
okay, so some people are going. Sorry, some people are going. Well, you can share wirelessly during a Zoom meeting. Yeah, when it
It wouldn't.
works.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
exactly.
Yeah.
The last several times it hasn't worked, so I just plug my phone in and boom, it works immediately. And then, of course, to charge your laptop, you still need to plug in to charge your laptop. So might as well get a great cable for that.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, all tablets. I'm sorry about all tablets, but I would say many tablets don't have wireless charging,
Mm-hmm.
and I think all laptops need a USB-C. So we're not going to get rid of cables altogether. So let's have fewer really high quality cables. Okay.
Right.
Um,
Number
what
eight.
else? Yeah, number 8. If you're using a smaller charger, uh, I mean, some chargers, Rode, for instance, doesn't have Qi on it, so you're always going to be plugging in with cables into MagFast Rode. MagFast Lite has one Qi slot, so if you want to charge more than one thing at a time, you're going to want to have a cable, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All of our chargers, of course, come with our beautiful mini cable. I love this little guy. Here you go. Boop. Um, but sometimes you need a longer cable, right? So when you have a good cable, we've got the world's best short cable comes built in, and now we're making better, like really world class longer cables. Number 7.
Yes. Okay. Number 7. And sometimes you just want to plug into a wall. Because if your power banks are dead, you're going to need to plug into a wall to get power. So, cable.
Sometimes you just want to plug into all. Number 6, travel. You know, I mean, I haven't traveled very much, especially over the last few years. But in my life, I've traveled a lot. I don't see. I've not seen anything other than USB A. You know, the little letterbox, the older one. I've never seen. Yeah, there it is. I've never seen anything other than that when I've been out and about in hotel rooms and libraries and airports and that kind of thing. I mean, I guess over time there'll be C's will come in, but and occasionally there's a wireless out and about. When you're out and about, you need a wire. And the thing about when you're out and about, when you need to charge because you need your phone up to it. So that's when you're going to need a cable while you're out traveling. Number 5.
Yeah. Number 5. This one is a little unrealistic, but you forgot to pack your MagFast chargers, so
Oh,
you're
that's
gonna need
ridiculous.
a cable.
No one's gonna. That'd be like forgetting to put your clothes on when you go out. Um,
Right.
if you have MagFast, you're never gonna forget. Number 4, you can still use your phone when you're charging. Here, let me demonstrate. See, I wish to speak. I plug in. Look at the beautiful shape of this thing. Can you see from that distance? You probably can't see. Just the shape of it, this lovely teardrop shape. It's beautiful. But now I can speak and charge at the same time when I need to. It's not a good idea to do that always, but you can when you need to. We think that's better because the alternative of trying to do wireless charging and speaking at the same time kind of clumsy. So sometimes you just need a wire. All right,
It doesn't look
next.
as okay. So number 3, um, charging with a cable is actually much faster than charging wirelessly. So
Mhm.
what I do with my MagFast chargers, I always charge them with a USB-C cable. They charge super quick. Life will charge up in about an hour. From 0 to 100, which is pretty amazing. And if I charged those wirelessly, it would take several hours.
Yeah, and that's nothing to do with MagFast. That's just the technology of wired charging just is faster than wireless charging. That's the way that it is. It's also more efficient because almost all of the electricity winds up going down the wire to where you want it to go. Whereas with wireless, some of it winds up turning into heat. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget, it varies from equipment to equipment, but very often the losses can be 20, 30%, something like that. So if you've got a certain amount of power, if you're backpacking and you've got this thing or any charger is charged up, using a wired connection is going to be by far the best way to preserve as much of the power as possible. Here's extreme and 4 ways of getting power in, right, Kate? So one of the ways is wirelessly in the bottom, right? Okay,
Mhm.
that little Qi symbol on the bottom. So you can place this on a Qi charger, and you can charge extreme. It's not very fast because it's Qi, right? But you can, and it's a big charger, but you can charge it with. I did this on my desk the other day. I put an extreme down. You know,
Mhm.
took a little while, but it was fully charged. 4 ways of getting power in. So that's number one. Number two, you've got your MAGFAST connection there. You snap it onto another MAGFAST charger, onto MAGFAST wall. So
Mhm.
um, number three is a wired connection, right? It's going to be a micro. Do I have a micro here somewhere or other? All these bloody wires. Anyway, you know what a micro looks like. So you can we've got on here the micro connection, and the
Mhm.
reason we're including micro, even though we don't love it very much, is that you've already got lots of micro wires around your house. You've got lots of them, right?
Yep.
So which means that we don't have to ship this with yet another wire, right? Because good wires cost money to make. That's why everyone said. Well, that's why everyone ships lousy free ones.
Yep.
So micro, and then USB-C. Here's MagFast Lux. In it goes like that. The other end isn't plugged in right at the moment because I'm just physically demonstrating. But there it is, absolutely beautiful, straight into the USB-C connection, and you're going to get a fantastic. That's going to be your fastest method of charging.
Yep.
All right, number two. Is that something for number two?
You just
Um,
you just did number two basically.
did I cover number two? Let's see what it says. If you don't place your device on a wireless charger, just so. Oh yeah, just we talked about efficiency. You need to place with wireless charging. You do need to get it centered properly. Folks who use Apple's MagSafe, they kind of have that, but sometimes it's better. What just wires are nice when they're good wires. You want a few good
Yes.
ones. And the
Yes.
number
Yes.
one reason why you want high quality wires in your life
Is because you still need to get power into your MagFast products so they can, in turn, charge your devices.
your other stuff. All right, so that's the top 10 reasons. Let's just go through a few of the reasons why we think you want to have our cables in your life. First of
Yep.
all, no kinks.
No
All right,
kinks.
they
No
scrunch them up.
kinks.
You scrunch it up here,
Oh wait, we can't see you. There you go.
scrunch it up like that, and all the kinks just fall right out. I gotta say,
Beautiful.
it's kind of amazing this, and it feels amazing. This lovely,
Number four, silky smooth.
just silky smooth. Impossible
Mhm.
to describe. Please get these in your hands. You're going to love them. And we're on. But by the way, with all the challenges we've had with timing and supply chain, and many other challenges we've spoken about many times, Lux is on track. It's moving quickly. We're going to have them in your hands. And the first batch we're going to have in your hands in October. And folks who didn't make it into the first batch. Most people did, but the folks who didn't, and the folks who are ordering now at Indiegogo, are going to go into batch two, guaranteed in time for the holidays in December. And just to, I'm going off. I'm going.
Yeah,
What's
we
it
have
called? I'm going rogue a little bit here, but
Yeah.
can you see this
Ooh.
thing? Look how beautiful its packaging is. It's
Yes, it's
just
beautiful.
just off the charts. So no one would ever think of giving a cable as a gift until now. We've made it just delightful to own, beautiful packaging, and that's why we've done it Indiegogo. Isn't there a button underneath? I think Tony put a button underneath us right now. So if you haven't done Indiegogo yet, go check it out. There's a button right underneath us. Go check out the campaign on Indiegogo. But when you're there, you'll be like, why are they doing these multi packs of cables? It's for exactly that reason, because a lot of folks I know are going to be gifting them for Christmas.
Yep. Yep.
What else?
Okay.
Um,
Number three, you get what you get a free handy dandy USB-A adapter with your Lux cable.
Handy dandy. Where have I heard that before, Kate?
Out of my mouth just now.
I think you have to know the origin of handy dandy before you're allowed to use it, especially in a broadcast context.
I'm assuming this means you know the origin.
Well, I think it's Blue's Clues, isn't it?
Is it?
Isn't
Oh, my
Blue's
handy
Clues?
dandy notepad. Maybe.
I think it's Blue's Clues.
It
Anyway,
might be.
even handier than the notepad. It was never the same after that original guy left Blue's Clues, though, was it?
No, it wasn't.
You know, you know what I'm talking about? If you have a kid, you know what I'm talking about. All right.
I was a kid when it came out.
So were you?
Yes.
Was he your guy? And there was he did a little video, like it was their 20th anniversary recently, and he's like he's an older, he's like 38 or 42 or
Yep.
something now, And he did a little video about, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you when I went away. It was very sweet. Look
I
at
teared
that.
up. Yeah, I teared up.
You saw it, right? It's really special.
Yeah.
Right. So here's a USB-A. This is so simple. It's sort of so obvious, isn't it? But you're out and about. Now you can afford to buy a high quality cable, and then we've got this beautiful adapter that goes on here. And if you're familiar with the design, it's designed to be a perfect, beautiful fit with our cable, right? That means it may or may not fit other cables because of the way it kind of comes around and hugs our cable. As I say, it's designed to be perfect for MAGFAST Lux, not a general accessory. You can buy other general ones. They're cheap. They're plentiful. This costs more to make. It's gold plated and so on. And it's a perfect fit here. And what we're suggesting for folks now, and if you haven't gone to Indiegogo yet, this is a suggestion during checkout. We have you get one of these with every cable, but we're offering 4 packs of these. And when we've got them, because we only still have 1 or 2 ourselves, right? Because before manufacturing starts, they're really hard and expensive to make. As soon as manufacturing starts, they come flying out. But what we're going to do, what Amy and I are going to do here, I think you'll be doing the same, Kate, right? Is you have a whole bunch of these plugged in around the house in your old USB-As. Then you just walk around with the cable and plug in wherever you want to. And they're quite. We got them. I forget. I think it's $17 for 4 or something. So they're very reasonably priced. If you didn't pick any of those up, if you've already supported us, thank you. And if you didn't pick up any before, when we do, there'll be like a kind of what we call a sort of final checkout or something. During that, there'll be a chance to add them in at that point if you want to choose to go ahead and do that. We mentioned that gold plated as well. That's yet another of the reasons you want to do it. We didn't mention 25,000 bends. Let's stay with the gold plated for a second there. Isn't that beautiful? Certified to 25,000 bends backwards and forwards like this. 25,000, not a joke. What was the calculation we did? You could do it every day for, I don't know how many years. It was 25,000.
A long time.
That's 75. Yeah, you could do this every day for 76 years or some crazy number like that. It's easy enough. You just do it.
Goodness gracious.
Simple math thing. But 1,000 bends would be, if it was once a day, would be about 3 years. 360, so roughly 3 years. So 25,000 would be 3 times 25.
Right. Okay.
You get the idea. It's 70,000 or 69,000. You'd have to be crazy to do that, but you could do that. 25,000 bends, and that's why we can give you the number one benefit alongside beauty and coolness. It's the lifetime warranty, right? So lifetime warranty. Treat your cables with respect. If your dog chews it, that's on you. If you slam it in the car door and break it, that's on you. We'll look after. We'll help you out. You get in touch. Get in touch. Kate, one of our other good customer service folks. Kate, you'll always help people out. A little bit of a discount, but we'll do something nice to help you replace it. But if it fails because we didn't do our job correctly, lifetime warranty. Done. There you have it. Okay?
Perfect.
If you haven't checked out our Indiegogo campaign, you can do so. There's a button right underneath the bottom of the screen. If you're watching us at lives.magfast.com, you can also go to luxlaunch.magfast.com. Lux, L-U-X, launch, L-A-U-N-C-H. Did I just spell launch or run? It is Lux Launch, not Lux Lunch. Lux Launch .magfast.com. And that's a shortcut that'll take you through to the Indiegogo campaign. And there's great perks. And thank you again. Thank you. If you're here watching this craziness now, thank you. And if you have supported our Indiegogo campaign, double thank you. Now, we mentioned the booster deal earlier on, and we're actually keeping a leaderboard, right, Kate, of who's done the most boosting.
Yes.
So take us through that.
If you haven't already registered, go to booster.magfast.com and to register. And then you can also boost.magfast.com. And then you can be on this leaderboard right here. Look how Hugh, Freddie, Jason, Mike, look at Mike at the top. Number one, he has sold over $4,300 worth of pre-orders. So that means he will be a big commission.
Yeah, he's referred. I mean, sold is a kind of strong word because it's just sharing. No, I'm just saying it's just sharing. So, and at the moment, he's due to get 100 shares of MAGFAST as part of the thing, because the folks at the top of the leaderboard get some shares in the company and that kind of thing. It's fun. It's fun.
I want Mike to tell me his secret. So, Mike, if you're out there, let me know how you did that, because I would love to know.
So careful with that one, Mike. All right. So thank you, everyone. Keep up the great work. All right. We're just about done. What we like to do every week when we do this, Kate, right, is to give people
secret word.
Yeah, we do the secret word and give you three. If you enter the secret word, 3 additional chances to win the $1,000 monthly draw, which is either you can choose from any MAGFAST stuff. It's what you really want, if you're honest. But we also let you mix that and match that as you wish, and with other top electronics. And Kate works with the winners every month to make sure they get exactly what they want. So what's today's secret word, Kate?
So today's secret word is actually a number. It's 10. 10.
Yeah, because we just did the top 10 reasons why you still need a damn cable. All right. So this week's secret word is 10. 10. 10. Yep. They go to magfast.com/fun, magfast.com/fun, enter the secret word. And there's a bunch of other ways you can earn additional chances to win as well while you're there.
Yep. And before we go, just remember, you can always email us at hello@magfast.com. You can tweet us. You can Facebook us. You can check us out on YouTube. You can also, message us on Instagram, and check us out on LinkedIn as well.
You can send us a Telegram if you could figure out how to do that.
Yep, Telegram.
Send a fax, maybe to somewhere nearby. Then call us. We can go pick up the fax from the place.
Nope.
There's the US mail. No matter, regardless of the weather, the US mail delivers the mail to MAGFAST, so you have that option as well. I'm just messing around, and we're always charging for good on your desktop, your tablet, your smartphone, and more at magfast.com. And it's almost time for office. Oh my God, it really is almost time for office hours.
Oh gosh, yes. Okay, remember, join Rex and me for Booster Office Hours, which is in 4 minutes, so I gotta run. And check your email for the link. See you there.
Yeah, the link's in there. Off you go, Katie. I'll just wrap up. So the link is in there. Check your email booster. Go on, off you go. The link is in there. You should also have had a text message. If we have your phone number and you've given us permission and you are a booster, you will have received a text message about 20 minutes ago that has the link to office hours. All right, that's it. Thanks so much. See you soon.